Hey, I'm Jason Creel. How many lawn accounts do you need to make a living, in the lawn care business? Well, it depends on what your living expenses are. I mean, obviously, different parts of the country, it costs more to live. Up north or in California, cost of living is a lot more than it is in the South. So it really depends on where you live. But, for me, for instance, I mean, I look at a typical residential yard pays around $1,000 a month. Now, some are less, some are more, but you just sort of average $1,000. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Jason Creel. How many lawn accounts do you need to make a living? Well, that would, of course, depend on what your living expenses are. I mean, if you have a $500,000 house or a $50,000 house, I mean, so if you have a bunch of kids or if you live by yourself, so, cost of living is different in different parts of the country and depending on your particular circumstances. For me, I look at a typical residential yard pays around $1,000 a year. I mean, some of them pay more, some pay less, but it sort of averages out to $1,000 a year. And then you got commercial accounts that can pay significantly more than that. And some residential accounts pay more than that too. But so, if you had 50 accounts, roughly $50,000 gross in that, and you could, in theory, manage 50 accounts by yourself, meaning you'd have very little overhead without any employees. And so, you'd have a very high profit margin. So, if you get up to 100 accounts, obviously you're most likely not going to be able to do 100 accounts by yourself unless you're a Superman or something. So, but 100 accounts, roughly $100,000 gross. If you had to have one helper, you pay him, who knows, $25,000 a year or 20, or I'm not sure, but you can crunch the numbers as far as your fuel and your repairs. But you think through it that way, and you can come up with an estimate of how many customers do you need to make a living.